Excuses are the domain of the fearful. They distract executives from making the right decision and force them to play safe. At times like this, I wish I could take them to a virtual reality world where they've achieved their goals. I know their excuses would fall away in an instant as soon as they experience what they're missing out on. I worked with an executive who shows me a photo of when he was over 110 kilograms. He was wearing an expensive suit at a luxury event full of celebrities and beautiful women. With some embarrassment, he told me that on that day he thought life was good. Fast forward a few years and the executive is now over 20 kilograms lighter. He looks at that photo and shakes his head in disbelief. The man in the picture looks nothing like the man who stands in front of me. Like so many of the executives I work with, he can't believe that he accepted being overweight for as long as he did. The man in the photograph thought life was good, but he didn't yet know what the good life felt like or looked like. He couldn't touch it. He couldn't feel it. He couldn't know it. A lack of clarity was allowing him to wait and defer. To be able to commit to this change, you must clearly see how your life will be better when you gain control of your health. Having trained over 1,000 executives, I have seen that the benefits are felt in 4 ways. The first is performance. The ability to commit, to ignore self-doubt and just go for it, is something that the more you practice in your training, the easier it is to replicate at work. It's one of the elements of leadership. If employees see any wavering in the leader's commitment, they'll begin to doubt both the leader and themselves. If you want them to stare at you with the same commitment, if you want them to get it done, you can't hesitate. You've got to show them that commitment. You have to go first. The second is connection. Executive athletes are magnetic. Colleagues, friends, and family want and need to be around them. They have the courage to be imperfect. When they make mistakes, they have the compassion to be kind to themselves first. When others make mistakes, they show them the same compassion. The third is pleasure. They experience more fun, joy, and fulfillment. They let people in rather than shutting them out, and their joy is shared with those they lead and those they love. They see life as a never-ending game on a constantly shifting playing field. This drives them to seek more achievement and victory in all avenues of life. They excel at work, they're fierce competitors on the field, and they're loved and admired at home. The fourth is pride. When the executive stands at the start line, they experience fear and apprehension. This is normal. What he will get out of overcoming that fear and winning is an immense sense of pride and accomplishment. The executive who does this best shares their feelings with those closest to them. Sharing gives you peace when life gets hard and enhances everything positive that you experience. Sharing the process only increases the admiration at the end. Admiration produces emulation, and the executive athlete is as inspiring at home as they are at the office. They are healthy, fit, and productive, and those around them naturally follow their example. Their presence gives the room an electric buzz. They are uplifting and inspiring. They are heroes and legends. They have the dream lifestyle. There is little more they need or want, yet they manage to remain humble, for they remember the long climb from the bottom to the top.